Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, March 31, 2025. The solar eclipse occurring early today can prompt a restart or reinvigoration of a project, hobby, or dating life in the weeks ahead. This is a time of new beginnings regarding heartfelt pursuits. Events happening in the coming days and weeks stir your romantic feelings, desire for pleasure, and creativity. You are more aware of your need to be entertained, celebrate, enjoy, and share yourself with others. Those things, projects, or people holding you back from expressing your authentic creative self may be scrutinized. It's a time of make or break. With this eclipse activating your solar house, there can be opening doors, new beginnings, or restarts along creative or romantic lines. Because it's the final one in a set that has fallen along your social axis for the last 2 years, it might prompt a need to make final changes and decisions. Still, take your time on this process. You've likely felt the crackle of energy promising something significant is about to happen. This is because a solar arrives today, blasting a doorway open for you in the months to come. They also mark destined fresh starts and new beginnings depending on where they ignite the sky. This one highlighted your solar house of true love, passion, and romance, and is the most critical lunation of the year for singles to put themselves out there and line up dates with new suitors. You could now cross paths with a fated romantic partner who changes your life forever. Couples can feel the zest reignite in their rapport or hear of a sudden pregnancy. What could you come up with? New ideas will emerge following the new moon's partial solar in Aries. As the latest 6-month cycle begins, there might be a chance to take a passion project or hobby and turn it into something more. Something you enjoy doing could become your next job or financial opportunity. However, you should take some time to decide on your course of action. Do not rush into something new without a plan, especially as Mercury retrograde enters Pisces and conjunct Neptune in Pisces. There is a lot of stress in the air, and it is the wise person who takes it upon himself to unwind and get back to reality after a lot of interaction with others. After a lot of excessive communicating, you need to find the sound of your own voice again. Remember? It's the voice that instructs you gently through your health practices. Eat this, don't eat that. Wake up now to get some exercise in before work so that you don't get into personal conflicts while at work. Operating as a part of a team will make the best use of this day. This vibration greatly favors your participation in group settings. When several people come together and blend their talents and skills, there is no limit to what can happen. Try this approach when things don't come together in the way you want them to today. Rally everyone together to get things moving in a unified way. You will be pleased at the excellent results you see happen. Just in time for the weekend, the moon not only returns to a playful and creative part of your chart but as an eclipsing new moon. With Mercury in his last full day before retrograding back out tomorrow and Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, 2 days away from returning for the first time in 150 years, this is more than just a chance to embrace the weekend spirit. While things are starting to move professionally and there are some important weeks and months coming up on the job front, the weekend is the ideal time to start putting some guardrails in place when it comes to a balance between work and play. 2 days after Venus, the planet of love retrograde back out of your romantic sector, and a day before Mercury is due to do the same, the moon not only returns but to align with the sun to create today's eclipsing new moon. When Mercury leaves tomorrow, there will be no more planets in retrograde motion here, and while today's solar is going to open new doors and give matters of the heart the green light, for a few more hours the doors are also open to the past. Sagittarius, adventure and optimism will shape your path. Your quote of the day: the world is full of possibilities, explore without fear. Your color of the day is turquoise, sparking excitement and exploration. Lucky numbers: 3, 11, 19. A spontaneous decision could bring unexpected joy. Keep an open mind, a lesson is hidden in today's experiences. Your positive energy will uplift those around you. Say yes to an opportunity that expands your horizons. Our eyes in the sky. Take a deep breath and settle into this moment. No matter what brought you here, trust that the right message will find you. Maybe you've been seeking clarity, hoping for a sign, or just needing a little reassurance. Whatever it is, allow yourself to receive these messages with an open heart. Let's see what the cards have to say. The first card that comes forward is the Star, and this is such a beautiful and hopeful energy to begin with. The Star is a reminder that even after the darkest nights, the light always returns. It carries the energy of renewal, inspiration, and faith in the journey ahead. If you've been going through a challenging time, this card reassures you that healing is happening, even if it's not visible yet. It's an invitation to trust that you are being guided, that the universe is supporting you in ways you may not even realize. Think about a time when things felt uncertain, but somehow, you found your way through. That same resilience is within you now. This is a moment to reconnect with your dreams, to believe in possibilities again, to allow hope to take up space in your heart. No matter what has happened before, you are still capable of joy, of love, of creating something beautiful. The next card in this reading is the Three of Wands, bringing in a sense of expansion, of looking ahead, of stepping into new opportunities. This card is about vision, about seeing beyond where you are now and recognizing that the future is filled with potential. Maybe you've been feeling restless, as if you're on the verge of something bigger but aren't quite sure what it is yet. This card encourages you to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. What excites you? What possibilities make you feel alive? The Three of Wands is a sign that you are growing, evolving, moving towards something meaningful. Even if the path isn't completely clear yet, trust that progress is being made. This is not a time to shrink back or second-guess yourself. You are meant to go further than you ever imagined. As we move forward, we have the Queen of Cups, bringing a deep, nurturing energy into this reading. This card speaks to emotional wisdom, intuition, and the power of compassion. It's a reminder to listen to your inner voice, to trust what you feel, to honor your emotions instead of pushing them aside. Have you been taking care of yourself? You take care of others? Have you been allowing yourself the same kindness and understanding that you offer to those around you? The Queen of Cups reminds you that strength isn't just about pushing forward, it's also about knowing when to pause, when to reflect, when to allow yourself to feel without judgment. If you've been craving deeper emotional connections, whether with yourself or others, this card encourages you to open your heart. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is one of the greatest sources of strength. The next card in this reading is the Eight of Pentacles, which carries a message of dedication, skill building, and the rewards of consistent effort. This is a card of mastery, of putting in the work to create something meaningful. Maybe you've been focused on a goal, a project, or even personal growth, and you're wondering if your efforts are paying off. This card is here to tell you that they are. Progress isn't always immediate, but every step you take, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to where you want to be. The Eight of Pentacles reminds you that success isn't about instant results, it's about showing up for yourself, day after day, even when it feels like nothing is happening. If you've been doubting whether you're on the right path, this card is confirmation that you are. Keep going. Your hard work will pay off in ways you can't yet see. Finally, we close this reading with the Ten of Pentacles, a card of stability, abundance, and long-term fulfillment. This is a powerful reminder that everything you are working toward is leading to something lasting. The Ten of Pentacles speaks to a sense of security, not just in a material sense, but in feeling deeply rooted, supported, and connected. It represents the things that truly matter: love, family, legacy, the sense of belonging that comes from knowing you are building something meaningful. If you've been questioning whether all of your efforts will lead to something real, this card reassures you that they will. It's a sign that the foundation you are creating now will bring long-term fulfillment. Whether this is in your career, your relationships, or your personal journey, trust that you are laying the groundwork for something beautiful. Looking at this reading as a whole, there is a powerful story here. The Star reminds you to have faith, to believe in what's possible. The Three of Wands encourages you to look ahead, to dream bigger, to trust that you are meant for more. The Queen of Cups asks you to nurture yourself, to listen to your heart, to honor your emotions. The Eight of Pentacles reassures you that your hard work is not in vain, that everything you are doing is building towards something real. And the Ten of Pentacles reminds you that true fulfillment comes from the things that last, the connections you build, the love you share, the legacy you leave behind. You are on a journey, and every step you take is leading you somewhere meaningful. Trust yourself. Keep believing in what's possible. Open your heart to new experiences, and know that you are capable of creating a life that feels truly fulfilling. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do any of these messages resonate? Are you in a period of growth, of hope, of working towards something bigger? What is one thing you are proud of yourself for right now? Let's create a space where we can support and uplift each other as we continue moving forward.